What up, gang? I'm back. It's been a while, but life happens. So I decided I was going to start telling what I want to call oh wow stories. Make go oh wow. I figured I'd start out with my oh wow story. I'm outside. So 3 years ago, I start frequenting my family land. It's where my great grandparents homesteaded at, down here in Kentucky. So I got there 3 years ago to do a solo camping trip. 3 days, 2 nights. I got there, enjoying nature, having fun, blah blah blah. And my second night, I figured I'd go down to the water and do some night fishing. And I'm back in this cove, and so I'm sitting there fishing, and something on the other side of the cove throws what sounded to me like a big rock into the water. There ain't nobody around. Okay, whatever. I packed up a little bit later, went back up to camp, unsuccessful in catching fish. So that night, later on that night, mind you, after I ate dinner and such, I hear footsteps in the leaves. Sounded to me like bipedal, 2 foot. Okay. Whatever. Probably mice or something. Whatever. Next day, get up, eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, head back down to the lake, and do some morning fishing. With no success. Pack it back up, go back up, figured I'd fiddle around. It was the day that my brother's gonna come get me, come pick me up. Because the only way you can get out there is by a four-wheeler, four-wheel drive, or you walk. And where I was camping was a good ways out there. And I had taken too much stuff that trip. But so anyhow, so I get back up to camp, piddling around, I start getting this feeling, which led into me absolutely being scared, terrified. I don't know what. I generally don't get scared unless I'm scared that I'm going to lose a loved one. But I got scared. I got scared for my life. So I'm blowing up my brother and sister-in-law's phone. And finally start calling my parents' phone to have Bug come get me. I was ready to go. Ready to get out of there. And I'm normally not ready to leave the woods. I love the woods. But I was ready. So in the process of me trying to get a hold of them, my brother not wanting to wake up, I've broke camp down, carried everything back up to the ridge, to my meeting point. And mind you, the whole time that I'm taking all my shit back up, I've got a 9mm chambered, ready to shoot at whatever. Mind you, I didn't see anything. But anyhow, by the time they got there to pick me up, I was sitting there with that gun in hand, ready to throw my shit in the back of their truck and get out of there. Now, we're going to fast forward a few months to summer. I go back out there and go on a solo hiking trip for just a few hours. Now this place is riddled with little tiny caves, big rock outcrops, so forth. So I go down this one spot and I get out on this great big old rock flat. Nothing growing on it but moss. Really beautiful. There's this big wall of mountain laurel in front of me. I'm facing the direction of the lake. All of a sudden I hear this tree get torn down. And it's going on for like 10-15 seconds. This tree getting torn down. Okay. It's time for that tree to fall down. Okay. About 45 minutes later, I get down in this holler. And thick like somebody had drug logs and just threw them down in that holler. Or crossed it. Up to my left, on top of the ridge, there's like 5 or 6 cave openings. Cool, I'm gonna go up and check them out. Well, this big boulder, this big rock, goes flying over my head from the direction of cave openings, that ridge. It's about 50 foot up in the top of the tree that I'm standing next to. Yeah, we got bears down here, deer, turkey, chipmunk, squirrels. None of them's gonna throw something like that. Well, maybe it bounced off, the wind blew just right, it bounced off the top of that ridge and rolled off the top of that ridge, it hit something, bounced up, way up, shooting vertically, or horizontally. Okay, whatever. Scared the hell out of me. I got out of there. I was done. We fast forward to last year. I go on solo hiking trips and camping trips just to be out by myself. Every time I'm out there, I kind of feel like something's watching me. Something's got eyes on me. There's one particular time I thought it was kind of funny. I happened to be right underneath a hemlock tree, and an acorn falls and hits right by my feet. Acorns don't grow in hemlock trees. I kind of giggled and I thought, okay, whatever. Fast forward a little bit. My friends come down. They live up north. They come down to camp out there with me. A couple nights. And it was me, Sully, his wife, and his 2 kids. So we all just hanging out there one of the days, hanging out at camp. And because on this land I've made 4 campsites. Plus I got me and my wife's own personal campsite that you'll see in further videos. But we were at the group campsite, so when somebody comes to stay, they don't have to make a camp. It's already made, fire ring, firewall, wall around it, log walls around it, so forth. Cleared off everything. So with that, we're all gathered around, just carrying on, enjoying the afternoon, and I hear something. Catches my attention. I'm a hunter. All the noises in the woods catch my attention. I try to identify. So then I hear that. Now that sound come about from the 10 o'clock direction of me. A few seconds later, it's about 12 o'clock direction to me. I hear that same sound. I looked over at Sully. Sully's glaring at me. I said, "You hear that?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Get your piece. Let's go see." So we both went in our tents, got our pistols out. We go at about 2 o'clock position. Seem to be moving that way, so we're going to head off. Now, this sound, check this out. I didn't want to influence my buddy in any way. So I said, "What did you hear? Tell me what you heard, man." He said, "I heard that effing gorilla." That's what I heard. Now, we in Kentucky, we ain't got no effing gorillas. That sounded like a gorilla. We didn't find anything. Nothing. You tell me what it is. I've heard bears out here, and I knew it was a bear. It wasn't a bear, man. It sounded like a gorilla, and we don't have gorillas in Kentucky. Now we're gonna fast forward it to last fall, hunting season. I go out and I spend the night out there by myself. Work on our new campsite, me and the wife's new campsite. And I decided I'd go see if I could kill me a squirrel, cook it up for lunch. There's squirrels everywhere out there. I go and I sit down underneath a tree, at the base of a tree. The tree's on my right side, I'm right up against it. I'm sitting kind of on this little bank. Almost like I'm sitting in a recliner without a back. That's how I'm sitting there. And I catch something out of the corner of my eye. I look, and there's something probably 75 yards off. It looks like something that's black, really black. It's hiding behind this stump. I could see it moving. I never seen those squirrels that day. I never even seen a deer. I don't know. And the whole time I felt like I was being watched. But there was something, I don't know what it was. Something out there hiding, I'm assuming watching me behind that stump. I've heard things through the night out there. Not sure what it is. Sounds I can't identify with. Sounds I've not heard on YouTube or anywhere else. Sounds I can't identify with. But so anyhow, there's my old wow stories for where I love to go camping at. I've not seen anything. Maybe one day I will see something. I like to think I won't mess my pants when I do see it. No. Alright. That's it for the first oh wow story. If y'all would, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Help me build this. Because I got a lot of neat things that I do throughout the year outdoors that some of you outdoor enthusiasts might like to watch. And I got a little bit of knowledge I'd like to pass on. So if you'd subscribe and share the heck out of it. That helps people discover this channel. And it helps me grow. I would like to see it grow. Alright. Y'all have a good day. God be with you. God bless. I'm out.